Good morning, New Canaan High School.
I'm Harvey Duplo, coming to you live from the NCTV studio. We hope you enjoyed that opening song created by Cameron Schaefer from the Music Tech 3 class. Today is December 4th and a day A.
And I'm AJ Boyd. Yet another busy week. Toys for Tots is still collecting gifts, holiday concerts are in full swing, and it's math music video time. But before we get started, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Stuco Toys for Tots fundraiser is ending next week on December 11th, which means it's your last chance to donate. And guys, they really need your help because this year's collection is nowhere near last year's amount. There are two things that you can do to help. You can either bring in unwrapped toys to the boxes in the front of the main office, or give some cash to the Stuco students during all 3 lunches, both in the caf and the library. The best part is that if you donate, you get to vote for this year's teachers that are going to be in the teacher broadcast. Just don't forget to put a sticky note with your name on it on the gift.
December is definitely the month of giving, and Boy Scouts Troop 70 is helping too. Boxes for the coats are placed in front of the main office, so please make sure to give back and drop off a jacket. Keep in mind, coats don't have to be new, they can be old, so start looking in the back of some of those closets for some coats you no longer use.
And December is a holiday season, and New Canaan kicks that off with the annual holiday stroll. The event will be held tonight from 6 to 9 and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Joining in the fun this year is Santa, Mrs. Claus, and even the elves and reindeer. My lord, you'll even get to see the Grinch, and no, it's not me. And don't worry about the cold because Kiwanis will be hosting a large bonfire, and the waffle cabin will be up selling waffles. Ooh, delicious. You can also expect a magical show from both the New Canaan Dance Academy and the Studio for Performing Arts. Also, the Holiday Stroll is an amazing event, but so is the Nutcracker. The show, which is performed by the New England Academy of Dance, starts tonight at 7 p.m. and is also showing tomorrow and Sunday, both at 4 p.m., held right here in the school's auditorium. You can get tickets in advance by going to the dance's website at neadance.com.
On Tuesday night, the 7th and 8th grade orchestra, led by Mrs. Dorfman, joined the NCHS orchestra, led by Mr. Fix, in their annual holiday concert here at NCHS. The concert included songs such as Last Train to Clarksville and The Best of Queen. Don't forget, next Tuesday, December 10th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium is the annual Band Festival concert, and on Wednesday, the Choir and Magical concert takes place at St. Mark's Church at 7.
And now, if you can't make any of the concerts but want to hear some lovely holiday music, well, you're in luck. Miss Moody's Music Tech 3 class has finished their annual holiday album. The album, titled Holidays, features original songs from 13 different students, and it will be released on SoundCloud and on the Music Tech website next Thursday, December 12th. They produced some amazing songs like the one we played earlier, so make sure to check it out.
Speaking of music, it's time to make your own. The 12th annual NCHS Math Music Video Contest is kicked off. Grab some friends and make a 2-minute video about a math skill, concept, or formula. Entries are due at 8 a.m. on Tuesday, December 17th, so don't delay. Don't forget, if no one in your class submits a video, your class will not get the privilege of watching any of them. Also, if you do make a video, good or bad, you'll receive extra credit.
And heads up, seniors, the class of 2019 is coming back to NCHS on December 20th to give all of you an inside look into what college life is really like. You'll have the chance to ask questions and also speak to them one-on-one. The event is held in the Wagner Room from 9:20 to 10:30. This is a mandatory senior-only event, which means, of course, guys, campus will be closed.
Harv, I know some kids who probably aren't running off during their freeze are our December Students of the Month. A big congratulations to freshmen Barrett Morris and Catherine O'Connell, sophomores Lauren Leonard and Kaylee Harden, juniors Jake Harashik and Unity Lee Wise, and finally, seniors Andrew Simon and Weston Link. Congrats, guys, and keep up the good work.
Speaking of good work, AJ, our football team has been doing just that.
Really?
They won 7 games in a row, including a playoff game on Wednesday night.
Thanks for that update, Harv.
Yeah, no problem, AJ.
That's not your job.
It was once. It was once.
That's Ian's. So let's send it over to him for the latest updates on our Rams. Ian?
Thanks for clarifying that, AJ. Harv, once, never again. I'm joking. I'm here to give you all the info for not just football, but one of our many winter previews this upcoming season. I'm Ian Nicholas, and this is your Rams Sports Report. We have a lot to talk about with football, so let's just dive right into it. The boys' rough 2-2 start looked like a thing of the past as they headed into their annual Turkey Bowl matchup against undefeated arch-rival Darien last Thursday morning. Riding a 5-game win streak, the Rams had already clinched a Class L playoff spot before kickoff, but a win would clinch a first-round home playoff game. And with a matchup this big, you know NCTV was there. Let's roll the tape. The game was at Darien Stadium Field this year for the first time since 2012. The Rams came in as underdogs. They didn't look like it there. Christian Sweeney from Drew Pine for the 31-yard score off a double move. But Pine, using his legs here, from 13 yards out, he barrels in for the score to put the Rams up 14-0 in the first quarter. That would stay the score at halftime, but here it's Christian Carson who gets the rushing score from a yard out. Junior scores for the third time this season. And finally, it's senior captain Drew Guida jumping that pass perfectly and sealing the deal. Final score 20-0 as the Rams rout the Blue Wave in style. It's the third straight year that the Rams have beaten Darien on Thanksgiving, but they couldn't celebrate too much just yet. Thanks to Mother Nature, the Rams state quarterfinal playoff game was delayed to Wednesday, where they'd host the 5th-seeded Wethersfield Eagles. So get ready. Double football highlight Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Chad. Watch this. Defense dominates in the first. It's a little bit uneventful until this shot from Drew Guida. He's back at it again against Wethersfield quarterback Matt Silver. Silver had a rough first half. The Rams are up 7-0 here, and Walker Swindow looks to make it 14-0 as he's going, and he is gone. His second pick on the year for number 13 puts the Rams up 14-0. But they would not stop. Just moments later, Pine, play fake, looking for the deep shot. Luke Morton slipping the tackle and turning on the Jets. A 71-yard catch and run. His first of 2 scores on the night for the senior wideout. Speaking of senior wideouts, we have a birthday boy, folks. It's Zach LaPolice. His 13th touchdown on the year is going to come on this 58-yard gallop. Speeding by everyone, he makes it look like a kick return as there's no one in the camera. The Rams would win 42-7 with that big lead. And let's not forget about another football stud, senior pass rusher Chris Caratu. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. He's so good. He racked up 2 sacks against Wethersfield Wednesday, bringing him up to 14 on the year. This means he now owns the single-season NC sack record, passing former Ram and current NFL player Zach Allen, who had 13.5 sacks back in 2014. With that record-breaking performance, Chris, you're Ram of the Week. See you in gym class, buddy. Coach Marinelli's Rams are now 9-2, riding a 7-game win streak, as Harvey mentioned earlier. They hope to continue this impressive run Monday night on the road in Bunnell versus the top-seeded St. Joe's at 6:30 p.m. The Cadets beat the Rams earlier this season on Dunning. So to say the least, a little bit of a secret, our guys are highly motivated to get their revenge and make it back to the state championship game. I'll be there on the call with NFHS Network, so tune in to see our Rams play arguably the best team in the state, or make the trip up with them to Stratford with them. Finally, let's talk about our winter preview. We only got one this week, and it will be for our fantastic girls hockey squad, who look to repeat on a fantastic season from last year, where they went 17-1-1 while winning both FCX and states. Senior captains Lizzie Kaczynski, Sophie Potter, and Quincy Connell look to lead the Rams back to the promised land, even though they lost 2 key defensemen in Jess Eccleston and Caitlin Sparks to graduation. Freshman Amanda Benson looks to keep it up on the back end. Meanwhile, junior Blythe Novick will handle goalie duties. Look out for some underclassmen, which include Grace Crowell and Kaylee Harden, to make a big impact this year as well. The girls have a scrimmage against arch-rival Darien tomorrow, and their season starts Tuesday versus Simsbury at 6:30 at the Darien Ice House. So show your support for the ladies in all of our winter sports this upcoming season. See you next time, NCHS, and go Eli Manning. He's back on Monday.
Oh, thanks, Ian. I actually know who Eli Manning is. Shocking. And now I was also at that game with the Wethersfield game on Wednesday, and let me tell you, it was absolutely freezing. Yeah, I know a few members of our crew, myself included, nearly got frostbite by AJ. Crazy stuff.
Wow, that is crazy, Harvey.
Yeah.
I'm glad I stayed home then. But to
bet you
find
did.
out of these freezing temps, if these freezing temps will stick around, let's send it over to Amelie Lanoff. Amelie, is Harvey going to lose his fingers this week?
I hope not.
Thanks, AJ. This week's weather has been pretty crazy between the winter temps and the first real snowfall of the season. And unfortunately, this weekend isn't getting any warmer. What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm Amelie Lanoff here to give you this weekend's weather. We woke up this morning with temperatures in the low 30s and a cloudy sky, but not to worry because those temps are expected to warm up into the low 40s by the time we get out of class. These temps will creep back down again later tonight for the holiday stroll, so if you're going out, make sure to dress warmly. But for those of you who are going on to the winter stroll on Saturday, you guys should definitely bundle up because temperatures are expected to drop. Saturday is going to feel a lot more like winter with those colder winter temps ranging from a low in the mid-20s to a high in the low 30s. Sunday, however, we'll see a rise in temperatures as the day will start off in the low 20s, but will warm up to a high in the low 40s. For those of you who celebrate, Sunday will be a great day to head out and get your Christmas tree in preparation for the holidays. Next week's weather is looking to be a bit unsettled with some rain and snow, accompanied by temps in the 50s and the 30s. So make sure to keep an eye on your favorite weather app. Boys, you know what that means? Winter is definitely here.
Stay warm, little guys. Stay warm. And thank you, Amelie. I can't wait for those warmer temperatures coming up later this weekend and next week.
Same here, Harvey. Now, before we go, we would like to wish a very happy birthday to Zach LaPolice. I hope everyone enjoys the weekend. And guys, it's just 3 more weeks until the holiday break, so hang in there. This has been AJ Boyd.
And I'm Harvey Dublock. If you have any announcements that you want aired next week, please email us at nctv78@gmail.com no later than next Monday. And look, we do try to get the stories in if they're sent later, but we can no longer guarantee that that will happen. And also, make sure to follow us on Twitter at nctv78. I hope you all enjoyed the first week of December, and we'll see you next week, NCHS.
What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm Rachel Pine.
And I'm AJ Boyd.
We're here to give you the NCTV potato mashing
The
competition.
contestants today are Dylan Pescator and Ashley Walpers. Let's get going.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Looks like Dylan's in the lead. Dylan, how do you think you're going to win?
I'm going to win because of my technique and my endurance.
Wow. What a man.
What are some words for your competitor?
I think he's better at TikTok than he is at mashed potato making.
Yes, Ashley is pretty... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back with...
Dylan's mashed potatoes.
All right, first bite.
What are we thinking, judges?
Not as bad as it looks.
Not as bad as it looks.
Not as bad as it looks.
Either.
So
Pretty,
you're saying it's
it actually tastes like nothing, to be quite honest with you. I would give this a 4 out of 10.
I'd give it a 3 out of 10.
And now, next up is Ashley's.
To
Interesting.
the eye, these are more appetizing.
Yes.
They're creamy, which is good.
More salt and these would be, they'd be pretty banging.
Yeah. I'd give this like a 6 out of 10.
Give it like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Is this lowest score wins like golf?
In conclusion, Ashley's potatoes were the winner.
This has been an interesting experience for NCTV.
And for you guys.
Have a great weekend, New Canaan High School.